Hey teens, Mix Christy here, and I finally have my desk set up so I can finally do better videos than the ones that I gave you. So this is another book review for y'all. Continuing on with the Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. My next book is actually technically a J, but it was still really good and I recommended it. I'm gonna actually see if it pops up because it's an ebook. That's all I have at the moment. And I'm gonna see if you guys can actually see it. It's called Amal Unbound. And it's about a young girl in Pakistan who is the oldest out of four, soon to be five children. And she really enjoys going to school. She loves learning, she loves reading, she loves writing, and she loves to teach her younger siblings how to read and write. So it is her dream to become a teacher, and she really enjoys going to school. But her mom is pregnant with her fifth child, and once the baby was born, it ends up being another girl, so it's the fifth girl, which means that Amal has to stay at home and pretty much take care of everyone because there's a new baby. Her mom actually goes into depression, which happens to a lot of mothers after they give birth. And because of this, she kind of feels a little resentful for being treated like this, even though that she is a girl in her culture and this is how they're treated. They're expected to take care of everyone, they're expected to stay at home, handle the household, make sure everyone gets fed, and things like that. And she finds it very unfair and she really misses school. So at one point, she actually gets a little mouthy, a little snippy with one of the great rich, I don't really want to call him a lord, but I also don't really know how else to describe him. So one of the lords that looks over people. He's also the one that gives out a lot of loans to people, but they never end up paying it on time because he always adds on like more and more to their loans. He's just overall a bad guy. And she didn't realize this while it happened. She was just mad because he took her pomegranate. So she gets a little mouthy, a little snippy with him, and because of that, he ends up taking her back to his house. So she's forced to become a slave for this person. And throughout the book, it kind of talks about like how she's treated unfairly, everyone else is treated unfairly. Why is this guy running their small town in Pakistan and things like that? It's really heartbreaking when I read it. So, but I really recommend Amal Unbound. It's a fast read, but it was a good read. I finished it in about a day. Not because it was a J book. I mean, that could also be because of that, but also it was just good. I also read the acknowledgments in the back because I'm that kind of person when I read a book, and excuse me. And it was actually based on, I'm gonna pronounce her name wrong because I'm terrible. Malala. If you guys all know who she is, she's the one that really advocated young women going to school, also in Middle Eastern culture. So it was kind of based a little bit on her about how they should be more outspoken, while they should go to school, and get jobs and things like that. It was just a nice read, and plus it's a different part of the Asian Pacific Heritage Month. So, we have a lot of books of teens in Japan or, things like that. It was nice to read one set in the Middle East. I do have another one like that, but that one's a YA, and I will be sure to do that one as well. But yeah, I will go ahead and put a link in the description below for the ebook, and I think we might have an e-audio book, but I will double check that. So that's all I have for this video. If you liked the review, please give this video a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the Frankfurt Public Library, please do so by hitting the subscribe button, and also hit the little bell next to subscribe to get some notifications about when me and some of the other librarians post another amazing videos. And also, please check us out at our Facebook page. Just search for the Frankfurt Public Library District, where you'll continue to get news about what's happening over at Frankfurt. But yeah, that's all I have, and I'll see you all in the next chapter. Bye!